Well, good morning, Interbet fans, and welcome to the preview for Greyville. We're on the Polytrack Wednesday, the 31st of May. And every now and again, we find one that really jumps out at you, and that runner of Andrew and Ashley Fortunes in the first, the Work Riders race, jumped out at us. And so it obliged pretty easily. Nothing jumps out today, but I have dissected this race card, and it's, as usual, with a Polytrack, all depends on the pace. So 8 race program. First is off at 12:25, and that is a conditional maiden. Well, why would want to put on conditional maidens is no one's answer. No one has the answer, and no one can agree with them, because it's absolutely ridiculous that you get one Inventrix, a 3-year-old filly, by What Winter from the Fani Broncos stable, getting 3.5 kilos from Victor Rail. She should be getting 2.5 kilos, which would be a sex alliance, but she gets 3.5 kilos. So the extra kilo can make a difference. So she's well in at the weights, and Inventrix will be hard to beat if she shows some of her best form, but she does look like she's up against it here. Victor Rail, well, he comes back in trip to the 1,000. Will that be the right move? Who knows? The horse I like is Cotton Ron, the Corson inmate. This horse holds them all on some collateral form. He's head of the speed rating. He is drawn 8 out of 8. That doesn't help him. And he does get 2 kilos from Victor Rail. Being a 4-year-old and getting 2 kilos gives him an outstanding chance, and he is 6-1, so I'd have an each way on him. Tiger in Red was the only other one in the race. Rested, gelded, and needed his last start. Now gets to the top rider in Rachel Pennica. Race 2, this is a merit-rated handicap 2,000 meters, and I'm going with Cerulean Dancer, number 2. If the Polly is suitable, she's the right horse. She certainly, the Wiley Halls like the Polly. We've ascertained that, so that does help. And I think that she's probably a value in the race, but it's not that easy. The stable elect from the right operation looks to be National Dream, and so she should be merit rated. Looks pretty good for her. She's course and distance 3-1-1, DeMello 4-1-2. So lots to like about her. Vengeance Forever, the stable companion, will go well on the track. Safe Space might improve last run on the Polly. Glenn Cotson's run, Arrow's Mark, or thereabouts, and Giuseppe Songhead's speed rating 3rd run. Got to have a chance as well. So it's a very iffy race indeed, but Cerulean Dancer does jump out if she goes on the Polly and she's travelled well. I don't know about Broncos horses, but I think they go up and down for the race meeting. Race 3, Maiden Plate, and that goes 1,400 meters, and I'm going with 2 horses here. I think 7 Mystery Cash is the right horse, although it's not the favorite. If it goes on the Polly, its form is very good, and Mudley seems to be the new stable jockey for the Kotson outfit. Be interesting to see how he rides this one. Nelson Bay, Peter Muscat's runner, gets Kamala. He rode it last time and is the favorite. 3 very good runs for Nelson Bay. And it does look like a toss-up between these two, but I think that Mystery Cash has got a lot more improvement in him. The horse that might upset them at 25-1 is 8 Doing Time. Go back 3 runs and have a look at that Polytrack run. When Cole Dickin rode it, he rides it again. That wasn't bad at all, and that would give Doing Time a pretty good chance in this type of race. Number 9, Medal of Freedom, the Canamare outfit says in their comments, include in exotics. Always worth having a look at them. And then Purple Ninja Turtle is not from the sponsors, but is owned by Waiho Mowing himself, Washong at least, and Washong comes to town with Wesley riding it and might improve. Very much better last run. Race 4, merit-rated fillies and mares, 1,400 meters. My top choice here is number 3, Time for Glory. The Washong Mowing runner, Chase Mujan, sticks with it. Has come from a 100 merit rating to a 73. That's the folly of running one of these 2-year-olds in a stakes race. You run anywhere close, and she didn't even run. She ran close, but not that close. Suddenly had her merit rating bumped up to 100. Well, she's back down to 93. That looks very capable for her. and she does look like the one to beat. The big danger is Chelsea Blue. This filly looks quite useful. Veal gets to ride it again. He rode it last time after a maiden, and it certainly looked like it was just warming up. And I think this might be a very good race for Chelsea Blue, but she really hasn't had much opportunity. She's only had 4-5 runs. Arctic Princess, much improved last time. She's my third choice. That's number 4. Race 5, merit rated 1400 meters. I'm going with 7 Two Sides to the Story, the Waishong Mawing stable. So the Mawings might have a very good day today, Waishong and Waiho. And I would think that this will go very well. Course and distance 3-1. And Rachel Venico 4-1-2. So Rachel rides this filly well, this gelding well at least, and he'll go extremely well here. So the 2 dangers, 9 Purple Powerhouse, third run after a rest, looks like absolutely cherry ripe. And then the find of the race is 10 Dark Tide. This all shows a lot of pace. The Funny Broncos for Calvin Habib. I think he'd go well, Dark Tide. I wouldn't leave him out of anything. Race 6, merit rated handicap 1200. Well, here I find one that looks like he's been absolutely set up. The question mark is the blinkers, Voldemort. He gets the blinkers. He's running them before he didn't run particularly well. Robert Carty seems to be the new rider choice for the Vaughan Marshall outfit. Well, he's got an opportunity here to show his wares and could go well. Dangers, well, 10 William Rufus and 7 Parmenian. Both look like they've got chances in this race. Parmenian's got the form, and William Rufus has run well on the poly. So expect him to go well here. The draw is a concern. Well, the horse that concerns me is Rugger Bugger. 10-1 might improve this horse. Certainly looks like he's come back from a rest, and if he's anywhere near well, he could be just as good as a lot of these in here, and he could upset the whole apple cart. Race 7, merit rated fillies and mares, 1900 meters. I made it a 4-cornered contest, very difficult race indeed. This could go with the field. 9 Eye Catching's my top choice with Sean Veal. He's gets aboard this one. He could have ridden others in the race. He's stuck with this one. I think that this might be the right horse. She has run on. She's got good form. Lots to like about her. Fashion Enigma, number 11. Ignore its last run completely. There are lots of problems there. But Fashion Enigma would be a runner in this race. Then 3, Columbia Road might be a big improver, 10-1. And 7, Ingakara runs on and certainly has got the form to win a race like this. Race 8, merit rated handicap, 1700 meters, 3-cornered, Captain Rocket, my strong first choice. That's number 4. Very well rated with a 53 weight on his back. 1 from 1 poly, lots to like about him. Dangers 7, Shavat. I think this horse is very much better than his form shows, and he might be looking for a small pair of blinkers. This horse doesn't seem to go through with it. Robert Carty again for Vaughan Marshall. Big price, 8-1, Shavat, and I expect him to go really well. Sequoia, 10-1. Mike the Cox runner, 1 from 1 on the course, certainly likes it. Has had a couple of warm-ups. Looks like this could be absolutely perfect for it. DeMello jumps aboard. Big runner, so don't leave that out. Mr. Pigalle, Love Bomb, and Flight Song, second run, with even Osa Squishy, who shows pace, come into the race and chance for back-end live quartets. So, from me, James Goodman, this should be helpful, and all you Interbet fans, remember, you bet with Interbet, you go straight on the totes, and racing gets the benefit. Have a great day.